With losing y'all's head of the helm, was that hard to deal with and to move on and
definitely.
Create, still make music and create new music
Well,
like
man,
y'all are doing now?
Good question. Like when he died, like I was in a really bad place, and he had Mystic Fix.
He had multiple loss that year. It was traumatizing.
Mystic Fix had gotten back together, and so like the LA Phantoms, my wife was terminal, and so that was the end of the LA Phantoms because I couldn't gig and go down the road and stay with my wife because she was terminal. Well, when the LA Phantoms stopped, Chris put Mystic Fix back together and started gigging with Mark Anomicron on drums and James Val, Shitty Shane on bass, and they went on like they started gigging like that. He recorded an album. He played every instrument on the album, and then they started gigging off of that album. And he got a little distribution deal with Jonathan Joubert, who had a studio in Carencro, and you'd sign with him. He'd go for one album, and he records it and puts it out. He pays to put it out, and you split it 50-50. So when this was going on, Mark was leaving the band. Like I said previously, I don't know why Mark was leaving the band, but Shitty Shane and Chris came to my house and said, Mark's leaving the band. And like they drove from Ville Platte to Cow Island, which is like an hour and a half away, to tell me, Mark's leaving the band. Would you want to play drums for Mystic Fix? I was like, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So he gave me a demo that he recorded on a 4-track. And I listened to it. So I'm listening to these songs with the intent, like he told me it was going to go now. We're going to go record these songs at this studio with Jonathan Joubert, and we're going to start gigging off of them. So I'm starting to learn these songs, and then he died. So I'm like, well, fuck. So after he died, his family and band members were like, Mac, we need money to bury Chris. We want to. We're going to go on and play some gigs and do some benefit shows to raise some money for his funeral. Would you want to play the drums? And it was these same songs. I was like, yeah. I was like, I already know all the songs. I'm ready to fucking play these songs. Well, so we went on doing that, and then paid for his funeral. Rock and roll paid for his life. Rock and roll paid for his funeral.
Which kind of materialized into another band. Julie took over on vocals, and it was Switchblade Click.
Right.
It was pretty much the same songs.
We didn't go on with the. We couldn't call ourselves Mystic